Okay, for this question, find the area of the shade region bounded by the curve. I'll call it red. Okay, sorry. The wet curve. Okay, the wet one. The wet one. This one, the blue one. Blue one. You can see that if you cut it horizontally, okay, the length of this one is always x and the height is delta y or dy. Okay, so the integrate dy, okay, x, always the blue one, x, y equals to 3x minus 6, therefore x equals to y plus 6 over 3. The blue one, y plus 3 over y plus 6 over 3 minus the wet one. The wet one is y squared equals to 9x. Okay, therefore x equals to y squared over 9. Y squared over 9. Okay, and then what's left is these two numbers. If you solve these two equations, and then you can find out the corresponding y coordinates. Okay, this one is minus 3 and this one is 6. Okay, so that is here is minus 3, here is 6. Okay, so in the minus 3 to 6, it is always the blue one minus the wet one. Okay, then you can do it like this, and then you can solve it. And now if you don't want to cut it horizontally, instead you cut it vertically. Okay, and now try to do it, you will get the same answer, 27 over 2. Let me check the curve. Okay, the wet one, which is y squared equals to 9x. The blue one, okay, which is y equals to 3x minus 6. Okay, this point is this point is minus 3, y is minus 3, then x is 1. Okay, this point is 6. Okay, and then this is 6, this is 4. Okay, 6, 4, right? Okay, and now you want to cut it vertically. What you see is, in this case, the wet one minus the blue one. Okay, the integral is, okay, I change it here, the wet one. Okay, you're going to dx, this is the length is dx. Okay, dx, the wet one minus the blue one. Okay, but in this part, if you cut it horizontally, okay, this part is always the wet one minus the wet one. Okay, and this part are right here, it is always the wet one dx, the wet one, the upper wet one minus the lower wet one. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is to add the value, the x. Here the x is 1, and then here the x is 0, and here the x is 4. So you see that this is 1 to 4, the wet one. Okay, minus the blue one, and here is 0 to 1. Okay, I write it here. From 0 to 1, the red one, because you are going to find the corresponding value of y, the height is always y, okay? So this one is y is equals to plus root 9x plus root 9x minus, this one is here, this one is minus root 9x, okay, dx, okay? And then the other part is from 1 to 4, 1 to 4, okay, which is the red one, the red one is root 9x, I clean it, I use the red one, root 9x, okay, root 9x, y equals to root 9x, because the upper part, minus the blue one, you have to make y as subject, 3x minus 6, okay? Let's see, I do it here. Let's see whether I can get the correct answer, okay? This is integrate 0 to 1, 2, okay, 3 root x dx plus integrate 1 to 4, 3 root x minus 3x plus 6 dx. You can easily see that this is a little bit complicated. X 3 over 2 over 3 over 2, evaluate at 1 and 0. And then this one is 3x 3 over 2 minus 3x squared over 2 plus 6x, evaluate at 4 and 1, okay? And then this one is put 1 here inside 6 divided by 3 over 2, okay? And then this one is a little bit complicated. 4, put it here, square root is 2, 8, 3 times 8 divided by 3 over 2 minus 3 times 16 over 2 plus 24 minus, okay, 3 over 2 minus 3 over 2 plus 6, okay? I do one more steps, okay, 4 plus 16 minus 24 plus 24 minus 2 plus 3 over 2 minus 6, okay? 24 and 24 cancel out. Here is 10, 12 plus 3 over 2, which is 27 over 2, okay? You get the same answer, okay? 27 over 2. Of course, you will use this method, okay? That is cutting